Hey, as a multi-species guide, it's time for me to switch from smallmouth fishing to walleye fishing. Let me show you how I save money by taking the line off these Okuma cold waters and flip it around so I've got brand new braid that's at the bottom. It'll be at the top. All right, I start out by removing any terminal tackle at the end of that line, snip it off, and make a loop at the end of your line that you're gonna wrap around something in the yard to secure it in place. After you've got the line secured to a certain spot, start walking back around the yard and letting the line out. Keep going back and forth until you've got it all out. Now that I've got to where my monofilament backing is tied to my braid, I'm gonna pull it all the way out and I'm gonna snip that knot. All right, here's where my monofilament, cut that off, and cut the end off of this one. And now this is gonna be the last thing that's gonna go on the reel, because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach what was at the top to the bottom. All right, now I'm gonna connect the braid that was at the top. I'm gonna do it with an Albright knot or a uni knot, whatever you tie with. You're gonna connect your braid and your backing together, and then I'm gonna start cranking it in. 13, 14. If you're using an Albright knot, you make a loop with your mono and you put your braid around 7 times in one direction, 7 in the other. Then take the tag end, put it through here, and you're gonna pull that tight. Always a little saliva, start to snug it up. All right, I got my knot tied. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cranking the line in that's all over my yard, and I'm gonna put whatever I took off is gonna go back on, but in reverse. Here's one thing to do too, is reset your line counter. If you got a line counter, then you can tell exactly how much line you got on there. Now I'm just cranking it all back on. And when I get to the end, I will have brand new line, or maybe not brand new line, but the line that was sitting way at the bottom is now going to be at the top. You'll be all set for a new year. All right, I got all my line back on here. I look at my line counter and I got about 400 feet of braid on here that's in good shape. I need a little extra for walleye fishing than I do bass fishing, because in case I get a snag in deep water, we fish anywhere from 35 to 90, 100 feet sometimes, bottom bouncing, so I'm all ready to go. And all I have to do now is tie on my terminal tackle. I'm ready to go walleye fishing. How about you?